Hi, my name is Tejaswin Shankar and you're watching IIS TV. In this episode, we'll decode the decathlon and specifically the point system. So the point system in decathlon is very interesting because ऐसा कोई फॉर्मूला अब क्रिएट हुआ है, बट पॉइंट सिस्टम जो है वो ऐसे कोई बहुत ज़्यादा साइंटिफिक उसके पीछे रीज़न नहीं है कि इस इवेंट के लिए इतने पॉइंट्स होने चाहिए, इस इवेंट के लिए उतने पॉइंट्स होने चाहिए. शुरुआत उनकी ऐसे हुई थी कि देयर जस्ट वन गाय बैक इन द डे 1912 में एक आदमी आया और बोला कि हम जब कंबाइंड इवेंट्स करते हैं, डेकैथलॉन करते हैं, क्योंकि तब से स्पोर्ट चलता आ रहा है, सो दे सेड के हर इवेंट को ऐसे पॉइंट्स में होना चाहिए एंड देन दैट्स हाउ इट स्टार्टेड. ओवर टाइम व्हाट हैपेंड वाज एन एवरेज ऑफ परफॉर्मेंसेस. जैसे उस जमाने के धीरे धीरे वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड्स जब बनते गए और उसके बाद बाकी डेकैथलीट्स जो स्कोर करते थे उनका एक एवरेज पॉइंट निकाल के दे डिसाइडेड कि अच्छा 11 सेकंड्स की 100 मीटर्स भागते हैं तो यू शुड गेट दिस मेनी पॉइंट्स. इफ यू रन 11.5 सेकंड्स यू शुड गेट दिस मेनी पॉइंट्स एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. The idea was to have the table set up in a way where it's very progressive. There was a time when people didn't like the progressive system क्योंकि फिर decathlon का purpose वो कहते थे कि solve नहीं हो रहा था, because the idea was to have people be average in 10 events and show their ability in all 10 events instead of being really good in one event and being mediocre in the other 9. फिर भी वो जीत सकते थे because of the progressive system, because they were really strong in one event, so they would take all those points away. So slowly, steadily by 1984, 1980s में there was a system when Daley Thompson जो UK के ब्रिटेन के world record holder थे, but then in the 1984 Olympics he missed the world record by 1 point. 1 point is nothing. It's just 100 मीटर में 0.001 और in the high jump it's not even 1 bar. So very small margin से उनका रह गया था world record. So but then in 1985 in the updated tables, जब उस समय नए decathlon tables वापस बने गए, then उनका world record हो गया. So due to this confusion, again it sounds very confusing, after that in 1985 they decided कि चलो यही table होगा and then we will use combined performances of athletes and world records and all that sort of thing and then use that as a basis for scoring points. Now you know that every performance has a score associated with it. तो इस सब को कंफ्यूज नहीं करने के लिए एक बहुत सिंपल सा ऐप है. आप गूगल में डालेंगे डेकैथलॉन कैलकुलेटर तो उसमें बहुत सारे आपको कैलकुलेटर्स मिल जाएंगे. ऑल यू हैव टू डू इज क्लिक ऑन वन. So let me pull one up. I just pulled a decathlon calculator. तो just to give a rundown, 10 इवेंट होते हैं decathlon में, राइट? एंड उसमें यदि मान लीजिए हर इवेंट में आप 900 पॉइंट करेंगे, सो एट द एंड ऑफ 10 इवेंट्स 900 times 10 is 9,000 points, which is right. There's only 3 people who have gone over 9,000 points, so it's a very good score. So to get 900 in each event, for 100 you have to run a 10-8, that will get you 900 points. In the long jump you have to jump a 736, for that you'll get 900 points. But then in the short put it's 16.80 meters. So now you see that there's a big jump. Throwing 16 meters is a challenge. It's a pretty significant jump compared to somebody running a 10-8. Similarly high jump में 210, 400 में 48-2, hurdles में 14-6. In the discus throw again, throwing 51 meters is pretty significant. In the pole vault, jumping 5 meters, that will fetch you 900 points, pretty significant. Javelin mein, if you throw 70 meters, that's only when you'll get a 900 point score. And especially in the 1500, उसमें तो आपको 4 मिनट की रेस भागनी पड़ेगी. I ran 440 at the interstate championship. So huge deficit when it comes to hitting that 900 point mark. You have to understand that the strength lies in the explosive events. जो आपके sprints हो गए, jumps हो गए, वहाँ पे ज़्यादा points है compared to the throws. So that's how when we plan training, and especially somebody like me, I'm more proficient in the sprints, I'm stronger in the jumps, तो मेरा focus वहाँ पे रहता है. I don't really try to, I want to bring my throws up, but then the focus is not on really building those throws because I know that the majority of the points lie in the other 7 events. तो ऐसे धीरे धीरे आपने plan करना पड़ता है. So you have to understand the game that you're playing and then get into it. So that's where the point system comes into the picture. So very interesting, I think, but the easy answer is you just pull up the points calculator on Google and then just punch in the numbers. जैसे आप कभी follow करते हैं किसी decathlon competition को, all you have to do is whatever the person's performance is. Let's say for example you're following me, just type in whatever performance you see on the screen, type in on that decathlon calculator and you'll get the points associated with my performance. बाद में उसके बाद क्या होता है कि the sum total of those 10 events and the 10 points, or I guess the 10 scores that you get, is the total score, combined score, that ultimately decides who the winner is or who finishes second or third.